чиє фото на стіні. Він мені розкаже, хто чекає мій дзвінок, і покаже, хто мене чекає завтра знов. Він оновить мій день, ніби профіль в інста, моїх пару пісень.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my best to upload about 3 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my first reaction of today, we're going over to Ukraine, to a particular artist that I've had the pleasure of carrying out 2 reactions so far. She is a young artist, but she is an absolute formidable force, and I love what she's doing at the moment. That's right, we're talking about eywa, and this particular song is called Rain. So this is what I'm looking forward to. Is she's going to supersede the other previous 2 tracks? I think so. So that's going to be my first reaction of today. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there's some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And I've broken it down into various categories just to help you along. So once you go over to my homepage, you will see these categories. And remember, once you go into these categories, these are artists from around the world, as well as established artists and non-established artists. So look, let me go on straight into reading a couple of my comments or your comments that you sent over to myself and a number of shout outs. Then we go straight into my first reaction of today, which I am looking forward to. Sona PK, Taku song, these 2. I don't know what you're talking about, but I know you were referring to the Arijit Singh. So I will check that out. Luto Bravo Daniel, please, Angelina Jordan. Angelina is absolutely unique. She is now phenomenal. Thank you very much. And a superstar. Dear Rising, I love your observation. Reading is an artistry, so regarding is artistry. Reading. She indeed has a soul. She is one of those artists that even if you can understand the language, you can't understand the language she is singing with, but I messed that totally up. I'll start again. I love your observation regarding its artistry. There you go. She indeed has a soul. She is one of those artists that even if you can't understand the language she is singing with, but her voice can carry you through the emotions that's supposed to be felt with the song. I understand that. Please try to react to Hatukai music video. Hopefully the link I copied shows this comment. The link didn't copy. That was regarding Haikuro. Is it Haikuro? I'm bad with names, but the name of the song was Pink Blood. So there you go. Adrian M, good morning. How you doing? 2021 Google. Where do you come out with these names? And how do you get these names, more importantly? Musa, how you doing, mate? You're right. R Andromeda, exceptional talent. I don't see anyone better than Angelina. Go into my ballads or go into my R&B soul, and you'll see a number of artists that will absolutely give you the wow factor. Anyway, look, let me go straight into my first reaction of today. So this is eywa with Rain. I don't know what to expect, but I know I'm going to be pleasantly surprised. And so are you. So without further ado, you know what we came here for, don't you? Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Так часто посміхайся, і кожен бачить це. Ти ховаєш за собою та усміхнене лице. Чи то біль, чи то сум, я нікому не скажу. Зазирни моє вікно, там почуєш тільки шум. Я так часто залишаюся в оточенні облич. Всі жалкують, що хотіли, але просто не змогли. Чи то лінь, брак часу, і чи варто це?
Do you know what? Right there, it's almost like she has rapidly grown up between her previous 2 videos to this one. This is very, very mature. Just in the first 28 seconds, I can tell you that this is a very, very, very mature track. And I'm not talking about having adult contents. I'm talking about the whole presentation is very mature. Much further mature than the previous 2 reactions that I have done of her tracks, of amazing tracks. I'm going to go back just a little bit.
Брак часу, і чи варто це зусиль, чи когось про це просить, чи не витрачати сил. Але я майбутнє то світло, а все, що минуло, то тінь. Хто із нас? Всі ми бачили на склі, зображені зі своїх мрій.
I like how the frames are.
Сумі ніхто не побачить, і думаю, що не бачу. Очі блищать, а це значить, що за вікном дощ. Сумі ніхто не побачить, і думаю.
There's so many kind of influences that I hear in this particular track where I can associate other artists, as female artists, as coming from Ukraine, and it just shows me that she is in a lovely place with some amazing artists that's willing to support her and coach her in any kind of way that they possibly can, because she is a lovely artist that should do well in Ukraine. It really, and if she isn't already. I know this has been out for 1 day and it's already gathered about, say, 13,000 hits, but I'm presuming that this is going to hit a lot more than 13,000 by the end of the week. I really do believe that. I'm going to go back just a little bit, just a little bit. I wonder who done the video. Love the fact that she's down the box, she's dancing. You know what? Hats off to the producer that's done a quality job on giving her a track where it's not too big for her and it's something that she's not going to monster over either. It is absolutely perfect for her vocals, her vocal tone as well. Is perfect for her age group as well. So, but it is also a step up. It is showing a mature eywa. It really is. This particular video, like I said when I said about so many influences, for instance, the hat and the clothes wear is something that reminds me of Monotic, Demetri. Monotic. The way how she's singing is the kind of the flow of what Alona would do, but at the same time what Jamila would do, and also a blend of the calmness, I suppose, of what Tina Carroll can do as well. So I'm seeing so many different kind of I would say inspirational artists that is inspiring her to go forward in her stepping stone on this lovely music industry within Ukraine. That's what I'm feeling. I don't think I've seen a number of pictures with her and Alona and and various other artists as well. I'm hoping that it will be interesting to see what Dan Belland can do with her. That would be interesting, because you know that I feel that he's an all-rounder, and out of anybody that can do a collaboration that will be fitting, it would be him. I really truly believe that. I'm going to go back just a little bit. She is showing so much maturity in her vocals. Is it me, or children just grow up so quickly nowadays? One moment they're like at your waist height, and then you blink and you're looking up to them. And that's how I feel with this particular artist, because even with just her, like I said, her vocals, it's just much more richer. It's much more deeper. It feels like if I close my eyes, is not a child that I'm listening to, but a young adult. Whereas her previous two tracks, it was very, very, very childlike. It was very, very entertaining for, you know, I was saying in my previous one that this particular track, not this one, the previous one, will certainly suit the, you know, the 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds, where there's not really that amount of music for them to play about with. Because there's only, for me, there's like an overwhelming amount of adult songs that children are now connecting with, or have always been connected with, because there is no material really for them to listen to for their age group. It's far and few between. And, you know, the reason why that is because you don't particularly want a child to go into the music industry so young. You want them to go into education and everything, blah, blah, blah. So there's a massive gap regarding music for children, for their age group, and talking about certain, you know, children-y things. You know, it's like nursery rhymes, then jump adult content. There's a massive, massive gap. And I believe that she's filling this gap in the right possible way. I'm just going to go back just a little bit.
За вікном дощ, за вікном, за вікном дощ, за вікном. Капає, 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 капає з наших очей. Сльози, мов дощ. Плакати, плакати, плакати треба.
She's certainly as an entertainer. Look at the screen down below.
Капає, капає, капає,
Look at the way she's
капає з
dancing.
наших очей. Сльози, мов дощ. Плакати, плакати, плакати треба всім, щоби звільнити внутрішній за вікном дощ. Сумі ніхто не побачить.
I love this song.
Думаю, що не плачу.
She's given this song about, say, about 4 or 5 different kind of melodies, sort of like riffs on them. Well, she's got her riffs sorted out, but I'm talking about she's given about 4 or 5 different kind of melodies going through this track. I want to know how much participation did she do regarding the lyrical contents and the way how the melody is? Or is it, you know, there's a ghostwriter and there's a voice coach and she's just basically a instrument? I think she's more than an instrument, but like I said, because this is a massive jump of mature kind of factor. So I want to find out how much assistance did she get to present this particular track, because this track is absolutely amazing. It really is. I'm going to go back just a little bit.
Думаю, що не плачу. Очі блищать, а це значить, що за вікном дощ. Сумі ніхто не побачить. Думаю, що не плачу. Очі блищать, а це значить, що
So that was Eywa with Rain. She's from Ukraine. She is a teenager and she is causing an absolutely storm over there. She has shown me so much maturity in a short space of time. She really, really has. And I wonder how much assistance has she got from where she was with her previous track to a massive bump up with production, a massive bump up in, like, so keep saying this word, maturity, because that's the only word that I can find fitting through this amazing performance. Look, all the performances are amazing, but it was really, like I said, this now is for a higher level of teenager. I'm talking about the 16, 17. This can fit in 18, 19. This is also can be for transcending for the adults, 20, 21, 20, and, you know, around that age. Her previous two was really singled out for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 13, that's what I'm saying. It is a good thing that I'm seeing her moving, I'm seeing her maturing, I'm seeing that she wants more, I'm seeing that she's hungry for more. I see a path now that is clearly set out. And there is a space for her in the music industry. Clearly there is. As long as she's sticking with this kind of element and not trying to, you know, jump into what, like, the things like what Dorothy's doing or what NK's doing. You know, stick in this lane of what you are in, because there's no one doing what you're doing, and you're doing it really, really well. You really are. And just take your time. Just take your time, and you know what, you will get there if you're not there already. And I'm sure your fans will understand what I'm saying to you as well. You know, Look, I am absolutely gobsmacked, mind blown, absolutely pleasantly surprised by what I've portrayed there. I did not even think that you was going to do anything, a track like this or anything like that. I still thought there's going to be something like what you've done with Eywa and the crew, you know, that kind of thing. Maya, 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 dun, dun, dun. You know, that's thing. But it just showed me how much you've grown. It's shown me how much you've grown. It really has, and it's nice to see you growing and being there with you as you are growing. And I'm sure that I'm not the only one that is spectating your journey and from where you are to where you may go to, and what you're going to be superseding as well. For that reason, very excited for you. I am really, 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 really excited for you, and for that reason, here we go. I salute you. Brilliant track.
З наших очей сльози мов дощ. Плакати, плакати, плакати треба всім, щоби звільнити внутрішній кущ. За вікном дощ, сумі ніхто не побачить. Хай думають, що я не плачу. Очі блищать, а це значить